Okay, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I don't know. I just wanted to come live real quick because I'm being traumatized by this whole Brianna thing. I really am. Because now, when I go outside and I see anybody big like that, I just ask myself, are they going through that? Are they lonely? Are they saying I love you to people? I really am traumatized because I see some big people today and I'm like, damn, they really going through that? Are they lonely? Do they need some love? So I'm being traumatized by this whole Brianna situation, y'all. What's up, the Queen Bee for you, Reacts? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Michelle's daughter? How's everything? I hope you're doing well. What's up, Dark Empress? What's going on? So, yeah, so I just been thinking about that. Like, that's really traumatizing me because like I said, anytime I see a big person, it's just like, mm, So, listen, so I ain't really seen everything, heard everything, because there's just so much going on. Like, it's just like everybody talking about the situation. But I just wanted to say, like, Brianna over there, like, damn, I didn't know it's just the internet. And I hate when people just say it's just the internet. No, it's not the fucking internet. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I don't understand that how they can just how y'all think that like y'all can say the wildest, most heinous, most disrespectful ass shit, and ain't nobody gonna sit up here and get mad. They're gonna be like, ha 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 he, you so funny. That's just weird. It's just, and I try to look at things from a 360 standpoint, and I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, let me look at that. Let me look at it from their perspective. Let me look at it from my perspective. Let me look at it from a perspective where there is nobody like involved from a neutral party perspective. And I'm like, how can you think you could talk about now? Like I said, I ain't seen everything, but I heard Lolo dragged Brianna because of what she said about her mom. See, Brianna be saying the most heinous ass shit, right? But when it involves her, then we went too far. Like, in case y'all didn't know, Brianna had to fucking move because people were sitting up there like that's how much her mouth got her in trouble. Like people she had to sit up there and move. She had people driving by her apartment complex, taking her license plate number and shit. Like it's because of your mouth. You said some foul ass shit, and like you think you bad, like you just think you a bad bitch. Oh, yeah, I said that. I said that. So you say that about people, and then they hone in on your ass, and then they be like, "Oh, it's just the internet. Did I touch you in your spirit that much that you had to call my job?" That you had to call the bakery, that you had to sit up there and call the lawnmower service, that you had to sit up there and call my apartment. Yeah, yeah. I just don't understand. It's weird. And we have a plethora of content creators around who just think they could. It's not. It's weird. Like they don't like. Brianna don't sit there and say, "Oh, you so big and fat that you can't eat a whole pizza." She don't say nothing like that. She'll be like, "Oh, you so big and fat. That's why your mama can't, I don't know, digest, I don't know, some crazy ass shit." She's like, I'm trying to keep it neutral, you know what I mean? But Brianna be saying some foul ass shit. Like she'll be talking about somebody's husband. That's why your husband don't want to fuck you, and that's why he's sitting over there fucking the landlord or some shit. Like she be saying stuff like that will get you provoked. And I'm like, girl, where you going with all that? Like, why are you saying? I remember one time, I forget what it was. She said some shit so vile. I was like, did she really say that? And it was the fact that she was just doing it for like to be popular, like high school. And I'm like, yo, you. And then she just nasty, and she just. Where was I today? She's like, who? Oh, the remix. Well, I don't know if that was remix, but she was somewhere like, oh, do I really be sounding that bad? And I'm like, I think, yeah, I be trying to think like, what y'all thinking when y'all say that shit? Like, are y'all trying to impress your friend? Yeah, I really sound like a badass. Like, but that badass ism is sitting up there introducing issues in your real life. You had a whole person. Now, I don't know. Let's go back to that whole crab shack situation. That could have been a person who just pulled up at the same crab. Now, I don't know. Listen, that shit happened so long ago. All I don't know if the person followed Brianna there or they just saw her wobbling out of the crab shack place and happened to be in the parking lot. Because I know sometimes you be seeing somebody be like, oh, I know that person. And then, you just be at the same place. So it could have been a situation where, she was just wobbling out of the crab shack and they got her on video. Right? But I'm just like, uh, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's like I said, it's a lot of people. People's mouths is what get them in trouble because you don't know who you're talking to. And when we talk, there's so many people who put so many challenges out on people. Oh, you better do this, and if you big and bad, then you gonna better pull up. Well, somebody gonna be like, okay, I'll show you. I just don't understand why they're doing that. So, yeah. So now Brianna has. Hold on, let me get to y'all comments. What's up, Philly team? What's up? Enjoy life. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hello, Jules. What's going on? Hello, Jules. How you doing? Good evening to you too as well. Hello, Jules. Let's see. Just trying to figure it out. Hello. Just trying to figure it out. I'm glad you found it out over here. What's up, Trademark? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up with Tanya Jones in the house? Auntie Donna, baby. What's going on, Auntie Donna? How you doing? Ooh, so what's recording? I don't know what that is. What's up, Auntie Donna, baby? Let me see what else y'all saying. Try to take me all the way back to the thing. Shanny48 says facts. What's up, Shanny? How you doing? Brian up in here. Brian, they sitting up there saying you struck Brianna. What you struck her? SK, did you see you and Lisa on the list? I screamed. I gotta check out that list. I have to go check out that list. I heard about it. I think it was King Roman's list, right? Okay, yeah. So y'all heard it was a list of all the stuff but see, that's the thing. Brianna, that's why when people would say, oh, that's so wrong, he recorded it. Let me just say this. I'm not a supporter of that, but you gotta look at the person. That person I told you used to be on Instagram and used to dox people, will go from her live and be going, oh, we're gonna take a field trip over to Instagram. We doxing. Like, I don't understand. Like, you be doing the most vile shit to people and just think that it's okay until it involves you. Like, I'm really perplexed by the situation. Well, that's just you. I don't know how you were raised. I don't know if that's what you needed to do in order to validate or substantiate your presence in this world. And girl, let me tell you something. Let me just say this. Getting a college degree, okay, hoo-ha, yeah, wah. But girl, that don't mean you could do everything and anything. Yeah, I got a college degree. I can do anything. No, you can't. No, you can't. The world is just as hard. Trust and believe. Okay, you just got a piece of paper and you just pass one prerequisite of what's mandated for whatever you trying to do. Okay, but the college degree ain't gonna sit up here and ooh la la. You know what I'm saying? Like they sitting up there laying off people. Didn't I just tell you Amazon laid off 16,000 white collar workers? If you don't know what white collar is, and that's people who are like executives in office jobs. So it's getting harder out here for people with college degrees because the damn machines are taking over. So I mean, now they saying she done ran off. She done ran off. First of all, I told you she didn't want to be on here anyway. She only came back for the money. She only came back for the money, right? But she gonna sit up there. She gonna come back. I thought she gonna come back because she need the money. How you gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, I'm just done. I'm gonna do this one after I graduate"? Girl, don't you know that you're gonna have to sit up there and get ready for graduation? All the expenses that are associated with graduation. Now, I don't know what kind of school you went to. It probably gonna be some virtual graduation, so it ain't gonna be no real preparation or whatever. But like, I don't know. I'm not. Brianna, get your life straight. Get your life straight. That's all. That's why I was saying, get your life straight. You're deep down. You're not. Deep down, you're not a good person. I think you can be a good person, but you got some tendencies about you that need to change. You really do. And like somebody said, based on your physical aesthetics, you need to be the nicest person. You need to be the nicest person on this world. Being a nasty, big Oompa Loompa girl ain't go get it. And I think, like I said, you created some image in your head that you a bad bee, that you really are a bad bee, and you not. When you gonna sit up there and tell somebody a man needs to lead with his wallet, well, based on what's going around, you leading with your fucking wallet. You know, all this persona, and then they told you got left on the motherfucking cruise ship. I was like, oh hell no! I want to know how that happened. How that happened? You got left on. You went on a cruise, got left on a cruise ship at sea. But Brianna, like, it's just a lot that Brianna. What happened to the caretaker? Brianna, that y'all know who been around. There was a picture of a white man who they said was her caretaker. I guess who had the white pearl. I don't know. But there's that. It's a picture out here. She messed up. I don't know if she had a camera slip. I don't know if she was live. And the caretaker came in and I guess was checking on her to see if it was cleanup time or whatever. I don't know. But what happened to the caretaker? And if you got yourself together where you don't need a caretaker, congrats to you. But how you gonna be out here so fucking mean and controlling, and you need somebody to wipe your ass? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I'm trying to be real nice, but I'm starting to get real angry because I'm reflecting on the bullshit that you done did to me and said about me, and I ain't do nothing to your ass. Um. You got life messed up. And let me tell you something. Let me give you some life advice, Brianna. The older you get, the nicer you need to get because you ain't getting no younger. And you're gonna need somebody to help you, you know, get a plate. You're gonna need somebody to bring you a hot towel and all this other shit. Like, for real. Because you're gonna wind up being able to do less unless you drop that weight. Now they saying you gonna try to sit up here and do some lifestyle changes. I'm totally agreeing with people. Like, you don't need to put your ass on the operating table. You don't. You don't need to take that risk with your life. Brianna, I don't know. Brianna, I don't know. Like I said, I blame your daddy, I blame your mama, I blame whoever took care of you. Cause first of all, your ass was big when you was little. Okay. You didn't get just that big as an adult. Your ass was big when you was little. So I feel like they should have snatched them honey buns and potato chips and RC colas from your ass when you started to blow up then. That's what I honestly feel. But I guess to appease you, because if you mean now, you probably mean as a young kid and they try to appease you. I don't know. I don't know. And I think you eat the way you eat because food is the only thing that brings you joy, but you kind of find out that food is just temporary. Like, once you eat it, then you feel guilty that you ate it, but then you want it again. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. And I know I keep saying I don't know, but I don't know. Finding love in all the wrong places. Right. And I hope you wrapping it up. Having all these sexual conquests with these men, I don't think that's really happening. I just think you be reading a whole bunch of sex novels and regurgitating that shit online to have people think that you have these sexual experiences that you're not having. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Nah, the second part I want to get to is, look, Brianna, they opened the portal for all these motherfuckers to come over here. But the main person that she opened the portal for, I didn't watch. I don't watch him. I don't watch him. I know Remix was over there, or I don't watch. I don't, because I said the body. I say the body. I said the voice don't match the body. The voice don't match, and that bothers me. That bothers me a little bit. Like if your voice don't match your body, I can't really like that really because I really don't be watching it live like that. I be watching the background. So when the voice don't match the body, I don't know for some reason that bothers me. So when I hear that person talk, I just click off. I'm like, you think it was some motherfucker Andre the Giant that was talking, and no, it's just an Oompa Loompa midget. So no, I just don't. So yeah, so he was over there, but apparently, he was hosting Remix, and I'm like, Brianna, how the fuck you feel that the person that you open the door for, that you say this and that you promote out here promoting, is the one that's allowing the person to speak, that's up there and reveal your most intimate secrets? And then on top of that, you, like I said, you leaving, you embarrassed. You don't know what to do. You know that every time you come live, people gonna say some shit about that. People gonna make troll pages named Scrubber Dub Dub and all that. No, no, no soap Brianna. Right? You know? So but how do you feel about that? How do you feel about somebody you supported sitting up there interviewing the person that exposed your ass? That to me is the ultimate act of betrayal. That's the ultimate act of betrayal. Because you sit up there and put that person put on your platform, you promoted him, you look to the left and to the right, you play Ray Charles to the bullshit that he done on here, all that stuff. And he done set up there and allow the person that mm. Hello, Jules says, why did that bum treat Bree like that? Why did Shakim have him dragging Bree on his? Listen, that's what she get though. She always sitting up here like that. We all told her, I said, it's gonna be your day. I said, Bree next. I said it. Go to my past. I said, Bree, you next. And look what happened. Look what happened. Loyalty is key. Loyalty is key. If he was really down for you, be like, nah, bro, you did my girl wrong. Nah, I ain't gonna have you on my panel. Cause Bree done did a lot for me. She put me on. She blah 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 blah. But he ain't loyal to you. If he sat up there and let that man drag you on his panel, why did that bum treat Bree like that? Listen, I feel Brianna likes gutter. I don't understand it. And even when Remix was on Nessa's live, she said, "Oh, Remix, you ain't that. You big too. The best things you have about you is your dress or something else." I was like, what the fuck? I said, how the fuck you gonna compliment somebody's dress when they out here putting all the salacious tea out on your ass? I was like, you got your priorities mixed. You gonna sit up there and compliment the man's hair? Oh, the best thing you got going on for your what? I was but that's that. I think, oh, how can I say it? Brianna is like a product of her environment. Like she think that all that she's seen, them hood dudes having multiple guys, I guess, jailbirds with dreads and all that other crazy shit is what you're supposed to have because that's what the popular girls have. I don't know. It's just really weird. Why don't you go get you a 6-figure jigger in a suit who got a nice haircut? But you don't want that. You want somebody who's just ratchet. Uh, mhm, mm. Crazy. Metallic Maniac says cloud chasing pains they think. I guess. I don't know, but what is cloud chasing? What is that getting you? What is that getting you? I don't know. What is that getting you? And Brianna, like, y'all gotta think about that shit though. Think about she let that little leprechaun on her page, promoting him, did all that shit. And look what he did to her. Just think about that. When everybody was out here saying, no, 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 we don't like him, don't trust him, why are you engaging with him? Why? And Brianna's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care. Da-da-da-da. Until he hurts me, it's not a problem. And I was like, and she said, "Oh, well, if he does what you guys say he's gonna do, then I'm gonna kick him and he'll be gone too. I'm gonna kick him to the left or whatever she said." And I'm like, "Oh, it takes you for you to get hurt to discard." Okay. So Brianna, did he hurt you enough today? Did he allow the man who's out here putting your intimate details of you out on the YouTube streets? I'm just saying, like, because people don't actually have to say anything. They can allow somebody else to say it. And when somebody else says it and allows it, they are also meaning they are supporting of it. Because people, we see many a time when people shut people down or they don't even allow them on the panel, but you were not given that consideration today. Right? She says she runs the BS. What that mean, Michi Black? She runs the BS. Is she? But she definitely running away, wrong? I don't know. So, sister, what did he do? I didn't hear that part, girl. You're gonna do your research. I don't know. Go look at the. I don't know. Go look at the live. Once you done, it says please stop spamming the chat, writing comments, and taking them out. Thank you. All right, let me see. What's up, Shady Lives of YouTube? How you doing? She's ashamed. That's why she's leaving. Yeah, she is ashamed. I think she's truly embarrassed. Like she got her life, her what she says she is. She got exposed for being the opposite. She always talking about, oh, a man always gets the benefit of the doubt. But you said like you was on your knees, baby, please, baby, please. I'll do anything for you. I love you. What? What? And then you be the first one calling any kind of woman that sits up there and say they love a man. Mm, it's crazy. Let me see what else y'all said in the chat. They too they got a date with SpongeBob. Who's SpongeBob? I don't know SpongeBob. Bree Adams, the Adams family. Mm. What that mean? They gave her a head food to shut her up, child. They gave her food to shut her up. Yeah, probably. Let me see what else she said. No, she had a bad B. Sir King, now she is a bad B. Bad built. Ooh. All right, let me see what else y'all said. There's a lot of money still. There's a lot of money still in the B sector. I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess so. All I want to know is how many views do you need for 4,000 a month? YouTube check. I don't know. You could, that's what AI is for. You can ask AI. You can ask AI. Yep. Shani, excuse me. Shani says, I remember when she would take field trips over there to DOS people. Shani says, yep, she would say, oh, we going on a field trip. You are not lying, sir. Okay, yes. All right. They told Brianna lost her main channel. What? They just said that Brianna lost her main channel. What? Girl, no, you not. Are you lying to me? You lying to me? Damn. Are you serious? Why did Ness take the video down with Remix? Did she take it down or did she put it on members only? Mm. No, Brian flagged her and she just listens to her main channel. What? And she just listens to her main channel. What you mean? I need some confirmation. Did her main page get gone? Is her main page gone? Listen, I need y'all to do. I'm not knocking y'all, but there's three things, right? Somebody can hide their page. Obviously, the page can get taken. And then there's another thing that can happen. Okay, so maybe, girl, Philly T, hit me up in the background, girl. Hit me up in the back. Provide me as much information as you need to. Damn. Damn. Y'all taking her out like that? Rat a tat tat, boom, boom, boom. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. And I think she pulled back because she's like, what she say? She had all this. She said, I got these subs. Da, da, da. I think she was pulling back maybe to allow some of them strikes to expire, but also to get the heat off of her. Damn. Wow. Damn. See this. Listen, when you start talking about, oh, because Brianna was like, oh, that $1,000 check or something. She's like, oh, that $1,000, that's nothing. That's nothing. That is chump change. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, why are you saying that? Like, why are you saying that about the money you get from YouTube? She's like, yeah, that's chump change. I'm da 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 da. And I'm like, And at that time, I was like, why are you putting that? Like, I was like, why are you putting that in the atmosphere? Because that's like when Lemon was saying, oh, I make 4K. He make 4K. And I'm like, why are you saying that? That's like giving a wolf, teasing a wolf with a steak of meat. They're gonna come and try to take that shit from you. And I'm like, Brianna, why are you saying how much you make a month? Like, I just didn't understand that. I was just like, because there are people mad that you can make a 1K or whatever you get a month. I was like, girl, anyway. Let me read what y'all said because this is getting interesting. Melissa King says Brian flagged her based on his live. So Bree said she hit her channel to protect it unless something has changed. Right. But Melissa King, you gotta understand, even if you hide your page and they've been striking or submitted some stuff, it's still gonna hit you. Even if you hide your page, it's still gonna hit you because they going based on when it was submitted and the content that's still on their server, not viewable to the public. So when somebody told me the last night said her page was why Brianna hiding or some crazy thing they said, I said, look, I said, I went to the page. She has videos still up, but all her lives are gone. And I said, she pulled the lives down because they're attacking her. And I said, that's a tactic content creators use when they under siege and being attacked. So, they probably told us, you good girl, you on strike two, you got one more to go. And they be like, rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Or maybe, Shakim did, child, let me put my legend thing on. Maybe Shakim got a response for you, Team YouTube, right? Because what did King Roman post? Hello, at Team YouTube, can you tell me how many strikes I have on my page? And they probably told him and they went to work. I'm just telling y'all need to connect the dots. Connect the dots, okay? Let's connect the dots. Allegedly, Shaquille was on Twitter impersonating Brianna trying to get a strike count, okay? Now, today, he's on his page interviewing Remix, who put the information out on Brianna. Hmm. Okay. And then now Brianna page is gone. Now, Brianna, I know you in school, but are you a fool? Are you a fool, Brianna? Do you see the clues that I just connected for you? Hmm. Brianna, do you see the clues that I connected for you? Let me say it one more time so you can ace this test, okay? One, based on King Roman, he was impersonating you on Twitter, asking Team YouTube how many strikes you have on your channel. Maybe they answered, maybe they didn't. Now he's over there interviewing your nemesis, former lover, internet lover, Remix. Hmm. Now your page is gone. Mm. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. I'm just saying allegedly, but girl, this is all too coincidental within the same time frame. We ain't saying 6 months. We ain't saying 7 months from now. We're saying this all happened in a matter of 3 weeks. Hmm. Brianna, you better wake up, girl. You better wake up. Child. So that doesn't mean all them subscribers gone. Gone. I'm not gloating. I'm not gloating. But see, Brianna, you been a nasty girl. Wait, child. Brianna, mm. Brianna, I just hope you didn't get your. I just hope you didn't get like your importance of life from this application. I just hope you didn't. Because now that's gonna really hurt you, girl. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Because you know, I really don't give a fuck. Because you try to come after what I did, and I was the only man on this internet application that was really being respectful of you, being respectful of your weight size and everything. I gave you motherfucking hope, and you sat up there and called me the help. You called me a bitch ass nigga for no reason. You sat up here and tried to intimidate people from enjoying their internet pleasure. So I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And normally, I mean, I care about your emotional well being because I don't want nobody to be in emotional torment. I don't like that. I'm not that vile. But when it comes to your internet fucking social media presence, I can give two fucking shits because your mouth is vile and you're disgusting, especially when it comes to being respectful of men. Now, I don't know if you got daddy issues or some man in your life treat you fucked up, but it's the things that you said to me are downright motherfucking disrespectful and unfucking warranted. And I don't care if you had 9K subs or whatever. You didn't deserve that shit because it was a vile. You were a vile person. We over there trying to donate to the boy in Orlando who got killed, and you gonna sit up there and try to fucking control me and tell me that, oh, don't give because you trying to get an interview. We weren't trying to get no fucking interview off of a tragedy. We were trying to donate and help with the fucking situation. But you always trying to control shit. You so insecure. Now you been knocked down a peg, okay, and now I gotta start all over. You gotta look yourself in the mirror, Brianna, and see why the fuck this shit is happening. Is the universe trying to talk to you? Is the universe trying to tell you get your shit straight? This ain't all happening by just what they call it, happenstance or whatever it is. Something's going on. Life is trying to teach you a lesson. Maybe it's trying to teach you a lesson for you graduate. Cause you do this shit in the motherfucking workplace, your ass is grass. Okay? For real, for real. For real, for real. And you get older, you need to start treating people right. Cause you gonna be dependent on people to help you survive. Right? What happens if somebody don't get get you something? What happens if somebody you so mean to somebody they don't feed you for a day or something? Just think about that. You know? Nobody wanna be dealing with no mean lady. That's crazy. Your page gone, oh well. Lemon page gone, what's gone too? Start again. It's free. Just mm. What's up, Miss Piggy? Oink oink. How you doing? Let me see what else y'all saying. Michelle 83094 says on Nesta's live it states the video is no longer available because the YouTube account associated with this video has been turned. Child. Well, that's that. Thank you, Michelle, because that's what lets you know a page is gone. Bye bye bye. Just like NSYNC. Bye bye bye. And I'm not gloating in the fact. And I'm not gloating in the fact because You were downright fucking disrespectful to me. You always tried to play in my face. So even when I came, even when I was respectful to you, you be like trying to sit up there and try to, I don't know, just be like, instead of just being who you are, go sit up there and try to like, try to be like show off or something. You know how people try to show off that they got power and they talk down to people and disrespect people and stuff like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Melissa King says, I'm just telling you what was said earlier. I don't know. You know, there will be 15 different versions of the story. I agree. I agree, Melissa King. I agree. That's what makes YouTube so great because everybody got a different interpretation of the situation. What's up, Heavy Bear? How you doing? Um, mm, so I guess breaking news: Brianna Page is gone. Well, she got a backup page. You know, she probably knew it was coming. Let's be honest. She probably knew. She probably knew the page was coming. I mean, you know. Hold on one second, y'all. Sorry. She probably already knew it was coming. Why are you laughing? What's so funny? Because Brian, you are a circumstantial fool too. Because Brian, if your page got taken, then you be up here crying and whining. You know what? That's also said, "Wow, Brie, you nasty." Oh, Brian, you nasty. Oh, Charles said, "Brie, Brian, Brian, why you do that to her though? Brian, why you do that? Why you do that, Brian? I thought you said you changed. You a new person. Like you losing weight and you losing your old ways. So why you do that to her, Brian? She won't be getting all her. No, she won't. No, and that's the thing because a lot of a lot of her page was built back on that TSCC. You know, I know VS did her commentary, whatever, whatever, all that other stuff, whatever. But she's being mentioned because Rihanna was over there at TSCC. So a lot of that stuff was Brian. Hold on, Brian. I'm not listen. I'm not endorsing that. I have to do my journalistic investigative research. Brian, did YouTube send you a confirmation that your flagging attempts was what got her page taken, or are you just sitting up here saying that you tried to report her video and that was that? Right? Because people can sit there and flag somebody, but it don't go through. So if you can answer that for me. What's up, Octavius Prime? How you doing? See, y'all don't think this is a play because how she got terminated? No, no, giggles. They've been going after her page. They've been. That's why she moved over to the backup because she actually like. I know y'all as subscribers and chatters and whatever. There's certain moves that people make. You could tell there's an act of desperation. So for Brianna to sit up there when she said what she was saying, "Oh, I'm getting flagged. I'm getting flagged. We're gonna take this over to the backup page." That signaled that things were in distress on that main page. And I don't think she should have never done that because that it was like a piranha, what they call it, a piranha in the water, feasted on flesh. They let the people know that they were almost there. This is the second flag in a short time. But y'all got to understand a strike on a page remains for 90 days. So if you get 3 strikes, sorry, yeah, strike on a page remains there for 90 days. 90 days is 3 months. That's a long ass time, to be honest. That's 1/4 of a year. No, that's 1/3 of a year. So that's a long ass time. So if you go online every damn day, that's a new opportunity for somebody to sit up there and strike your page. So 3 strikes in 90 days, your ass is gone. So, and what sucks is on that third strike, you could be 100% right, but you gotta wait till that appeal process is done. So even if you didn't do nothing wrong on that third strike, they still took that page, and you gotta wait for them to go through and appeal and all that. But while they appealing, they don't make, at least I know, they don't allow you to still have your page. You gotta wait till it's restored, or they find out what they find through whatever the appeal process is. So, I don't know. Exactly, SK. I kind of believe it be it. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't believe it, but the entertainment is good. So, yeah, I don't. It's. Is this karma, y'all? Wait, you struck her, but hopefully she could get it back. What in the bipolar? What in the bipolar world is going on? Brian, you struck the girl, but hopefully she get it back. What is going on with you? What? Why would you strike somebody and then hope they get it back? What kind of yo-yo games are you playing? You weird. Miss Pizarro said when she went to appeal the strike, it said that YouTube is so fucking grimy, dog. It could be up there. It can sit up there and let you think your page is still functional while they take your shit. Brianna, this is why you don't disrespect men that treated you with fucking respect. I was nothing but respectful to you, and you had the nerve to call me a bitch ass nigga. For real. Because I was kind, I was caring, and I showed you better treatment than you were getting in your real life. But you wanted to sit up here and impress these motherfucking non real life friends at your own expense. And you did it to a plethora of people, and you got so many fucking enemies. You like the female version of Lemon, just sober. You are. You created so many enemies. They got a fucking list of how many people you have aggrieved, pissed off. Now, and how, think about this. How, is this the word traumatic? It's interesting. The day before your page is gone, you get exposed by someone that you said, I love you to. Your page is gone right after that happened. And I'm looking at the event. I'm like, is Tyler Perry writing this? Is Tyler Perry writing this? Because I'm like, damn. The day after the situation happened, your page gone. Not 3 days, not 4 days, not 5 days. It's like, okay, we're going to expose her shit. We're going to put her on Front Street, and then we're going to pull the motherfucking plug on her channel so she can't say shit. And we're going to fuck with her money. And we're going to fuck with her following. I'm like, damn. I'm like, who? It's just the timing of this is just like, I don't know. They're like popping, pop, 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 pop. Okay, stage 1, boom. Stage 2, boom. Stage 3, hit the channel, pow. It's like an orchestrated, damn coordinated attack on your ass. This seemed like something they did over in Venezuela. Right? Pop, 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 pop. Take them out. Pop. And then pop your channel. After they humiliated you. They didn't take the channel first. They humiliated you because then people would have been sympathetic. No, they embarrassed your ass. Then took your shit. I'm like, ooh. I don't know if this shit was coordinated, but I'm like, damn. Ooh. Just think about that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it ain't no play, because who over there playing with YouTube when they terminate your page? It's a dirty game out here, yo. That's why I tell people, be careful what you say. That's why I be, ooh, Sir King so paranoid. Sir King so paranoid. Yeah, motherfuckers. Y'all see why I'm paranoid? Because you go off at the motherfucking mouth, they gonna go off on your ass and have your page gone. That's why I be, That's why you gotta be paranoid. Now look who paranoid now, Brianna. You over there paranoid now and wondering if you can pay for your rent. Child. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. But like somebody said, them numbers are not current numbers, Brianna. Them numbers are not current numbers. Those numbers are TSCC numbers. When you were with TSCC, there was an organized machine. Everybody was supporting everybody. That's where them numbers came from. Them ain't current day numbers. Woo! I don't know. I'm just shocked. I'm just really shocked. I mean, Brianna, what did you do in your real life? Brianna, what did you do in your real life to have this happen? Yes, Philly T. It does seem like y'all gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Was this coordinated? Was this coordinated? Brianna, who did you piss off? Who did you piss off? And then Brianna, you really have to self-examine the situation. You really got to take a step back and be like, yo, was the person everybody was telling me to watch out about the one who did this to me? And this ain't no hater thing. But if you go into school, damn, you gotta take a step back and analyze the details. Because let's just break it down. The person, you know, does have a propensity to do the stuff that they say he did. Then on top of that, he up there hosting your nemesis. I just don't understand that. Where is that okay at? Where is that okay? I provide you a home, I provide you exposure, I provide you acceptance, and then you accept the person that sit up here and reveal my most intimate details to the YouTube streets on your panel as if that was his home. Brianna, you need to be sitting up there and looking. I don't know. You need to just sit. I don't know. You need to do a whole self inventory of what's going on, because how can you excuse that? And you're very known for being very bold and outspoken and very like a matter of fact and direct. And you're gonna let this? Well, I don't know. You ain't got no page no more, so I guess you ain't got. I guess you want to use Brianna. Not Brianna. Pizarro's page. Can I drop the link? 1 second. Baby, honey. Damn, what's fucked up about it is Brianna. You opened the fucking portal. You opened the portal. You opened the vortex. And the motherfuckers that you allow in sat up here and may have taken you out. They may have taken you, the same people you opened this like the movie Sinners, okay? You opened the door and they took you out. They took you out. Remix ain't B sector. Remix is not B sector. Ooh, Ryan, you on camera, dude. What's that? Ooh, child, don't. Ooh, Lord, let me take you off, okay? I'll do this. Ooh, what is that? Is that you want to be on camera?
I'm in my sauna. I wanted to tell you I flagged her, so stop saying people. It's me. I did it.
But
Okay.
Brian, okay, Brian, I understand you in the sauna, I guess, soaking up in your success. But but the thing is, I mean, did you get confirmation from Mama YouTube, or did you post that anywhere that it was
Yo,
gone?
Yeah, go to my community wall with my city of Houston skyline teeth. Yeah, why don't you go look at it?
I didn't say nothing about your teeth looking like the city of Houston. But if that's how you want to describe them. So Brian says he got confirmation on his page that it was his efforts that took Brianna. But why did you do that, Brian?
Because they tried to destroy my channel. My channel was stricken twice, back to back, and it forced me to start making shorts because I was scared. So I
But
ain't gonna be
but
the.
but but, but
Mhm,
Brian, the pronoun
mhm.
that you use, you said they and not she.
I don't give
So
a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck.
but
I
Brian,
did. I get it. And who gonna do something about it?
You took Big Bertha out the game. She provided content.
Fuck a channel.
What did she do to you? I thought y'all had a positive rapport.
Big breed, big breed. Okay, she better start over, baby. She better starting over can be hard.
But
Yeah,
Brian, that's what. But
I don't
Brian,
do
but Brian, you put out bad energy, you gonna get bad energy
I
back.
don't give a fuck. And she
What's
went
wrong
on.
with?
I'm gonna tell you why I did it because she had me fucked up when she went over there, tried to go over there and embarrass me at Jay Wilson's, talking about you owe me that $98 and this and that, bitch. When we didn't already talked about it, and you went over there, talking. I don't give a fuck about her channel. Fuck her channel. Fuck her
So,
channel.
so this is over $98.
Fuck her channel. And I still gave her $5 yesterday.
So
So
that means you.
Ness, I am sick, Ness, but at least if I hit a child, I will raise my child and not pawn it off on my
Oh
brothers and
Lord.
sisters. I don't give a
Well,
fuck. I don't care what Ness got to say about me, baby. A bitch who couldn't raise her child and had to go to rehab
oh
and put,
Lord.
girl,
Well,
please, girl.
well, Ness did the best thing for her and her offspring. So
Well, ain't took a bath in 3 days, but she over there eating Bangladeshi twat. Girl, you better get the fuck out my lip. Girl with that lip
well,
tickling. Girl, anyway.
if that's their form of intimacy, then who are you to judge, right?
All right, Sir King. I just want to just come and
No,
just.
but Brian, you
Mm-hmm.
now you owe her $85. So is this
I
because you owe her $85? What?
and
I
I'm still
mean,
gonna and I'm still gonna pay the bitch. I'm still gonna pay her. I
Brian, but
mean,
why? I mean, Brian, you know that girl ain't got nothing else in her life except for YouTube. So why you do that to her?
well, because I'm tired of my channel always getting flagged and
But
being
but
you.
Brian, she didn't flag you though.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
But Brian, you sound like an angry black man. Is
I
that the case?
well, I was yesterday, but I'm happy now today. I'm happy now today. I was yesterday
Well, Brian, did
when I
people tell
did.
you? Well, Brian, did people tell you that when you laugh, you sound like the wicked witch?
I don't give a fuck. I'ma laugh again. So anyway, thank y'all so much. I
No,
have a
But
oh, this
Brian,
is
can
the
you
best.
retract? Brian, was it a community strike or a copyright strike?
You ask her. I don't know. They sent me the email. What you want me to do?
Brian,
You
say
go.
sorry. Say
I ain't
sorry,
saying.
Brian.
I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying a motherfucking thing.
But
But
Brian,
ha,
but
girl, get out
Brian,
my face. Get out my face because y'all
I'm
didn't do
not a
that when they
girl. I'm a man. I'm a man, Brian.
did that to my channel. Where was y'all at? Where was y'all outrages and stuff like that? Plenty of people that lost channel. She ain't gonna be the first one, and she damn sure won't be the last. So I don't give a fuck about her channel. Fuck her channel.
Brian, you know
Okay.
what you have. You know what you have, Brian. We call it the vampire syndrome.
I don't give a fuck. Well, how can I get diagnosed with it? And what? And is there medication? Tell me.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Jesus, God,
Okay.
yeah. Mm.
Well, baby, I'm already medicated. So King, you have a beautiful day, and you over here
You too now,
with your fake ass outrage, because it's Brianna, not everybody crying, but y'all done let people dox, put children
I'm not crying a damn
dead.
tear.
Girl,
I'm just
please.
I'm just looking at it from a content creator. I know how hard it is to build the audience, build the channel, and
Well,
now
what was
all
my
that.
sympathy? Where was my sympathy?
Brian, I didn't even know
Okay,
you
okay. So
Brian,
about, I don't care. I don't care.
Brian.
I don't
Oh
care.
my God,
I don't care. Where was my sympathy at?
Brian,
These people do the same shit I do. I'm not gonna be the only one getting flagged. So it was a It was revenge on
But Brian, you said
plain and
that you were
simple.
able to post shorts. Brianna can't even do that, nor can she put them on. So
What the
you know, you
what the fuck
know
the listen? What the fuck they got to do with me?
everything because you still have
Uh,
your page and you're able to put shorts. Brianna, you took that away from Brianna, Brian.
I don't care. Is that ugly? Is that ugly? I don't give a flying fuck about her channel.
But Brian, when
Okay,
you were,
I don't.
but Brian, let's just take it one step further. If you were in the hospital and people really cared about, your well being.
And
I mean,
I'm doing beautiful things. Like I just came from the gym lifting weights. I did my 30-minute walk, and now I'm sitting in my sauna, baby. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Fuck her channel. That's plain and simple. Fuck her channel.
so this is all over $85.
Who said $85? I ain't had
Well, you
I ain't had
said you
shit.
sent her $5 yesterday, wasn't it? That 90 or something.
Baby, this ain't got shit to do with no $85. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
I,
what does it have to do with against? Just so the audience knows.
She brought her motherfucking ass over there being shady when I was up there
Oh,
swing. Okay, when I was up there swinging with Pastor, I was up there. She brought her ass and dropped down and tried to embarrass me about some motherfucking money. And the reason why I owed her money was because Spillet came up on there and was talking shit about my mama, and I cussed him out. And she was going through some type of phase of you got to pay this bullshit. And I'm like, well, why the fuck he ain't got to pay? And I thought about it and I told her I wasn't paying her shit. She better be nice. I was giving her $1 a fucking month. But baby, I don't give a fuck about her channel, and I'm still gonna pay her the rest of that
a
money.
dollar, a
A,
dollar a month.
$1 a fucking month on the
A dollar.
22nd.
So let's break that down. $1 a month equals 12. You owe her about what? So that's about 8 years you would pay her that debt. 8 years you would have to almost pay what? $1 a month. You okay?
And look, I did a one-time extended courtesy to her yesterday by giving her $5 because the bitch was in crises yesterday. She was going through some shit, getting exposed. So that's why I did a one-time courtesy $5, payout to her. Girl, fuck her.
But then you
Okay.
get a settlement. Then you get a settlement. Where the money go?
And baby, where it's supposed to be at in my account, why is you in my finances?
When you put it on
Goddamn,
YouTube, we gonna
girl.
talk about it.
Girl, go
Okay.
ahead. Girl, go ahead, girl. Okay, get the
Uh,
fuck out. Okay, so is there anything else?
but how is what Brianna did any different than what Jay Wilson does to you incessantly? I don't understand that.
And
That
then the
man
cold,
mocks you.
and then
Huh?
the cold part, and then the cold part about I would never flag Passer. I would never do no fucked up shit like that to him. I
So
would
why
never
did
do
you
no
do it
shit
to Brianna?
because,
Pastor dish
because.
you like no other. I don't
But you know what?
understand that.
I don't care. I don't care,
Mm,
Brianna. It is what it is. You want to be on top. You want to be the queen and talk about people's pockets and things like that,
mm.
and do fucked up shit. Fuck your channel, and I mean that with the sincerest, Brian, the kindness of my heart. Fuck her channel. They flag my channel, step on my channel every year since I've been
Who is
here.
they? We need
Every
she.
every,
Did
every
Brianna
year.
Simone Heavyville, did Brianna Simone Heavyville sit up there and flag your channel? Did she do anything to you? Except, come on, Jay Wilson. Oh, we can't hear him. Child, I don't know what's going on in there. He look like Simon in the dark. You okay? Oh Lord, he passed out. We can't hear you, Brian. You went on mute. I don't know, child. Brian, just you okay? Cause we can't hear you. Did somebody come in there with you? Oh Lord, don't let it be no. Boy. Brian, we can't hear you. You farting? Don't be fanning the fart in that damn sauna. Ooh, it's nasty. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with his audio. We can't hear him. You okay? You praying? What are you
Now,
doing?
hold up, hold
Oh
up. Okay, go ahead on. I'm about to drop down, but go ahead on. You got any more questions?
no, I don't. I forgot what I asked you, but you keep saying they, but did Brianna Simone Heavyfield sit up and flag you or no? What's up, Ness? How you doing? No, Brian is just saying that he set up here and flag. He's the one that took, I guess, Brianna out the game.
Did that bitch go call her child that she don't have custody of? You trampoline lip bitch, girl. How
Oh
dare you talk
shit!
about? How dare you talk about somebody's mouth, bitch? And your teeth move every time the right side of your mouth move, bitch. How dare you? And if I got brisket on my back, you bitch, you got baby back ribs on you, ho, you big hefty ass bitch. You a big bitch. How dare you, girl? Girl, bitch, a bitch who can't raise her own one child, bitch. You got people that got 10 children out there, and you couldn't even handle one, ho. You
But
fucking
she she
donkey face ass disgrace, big
she
hot
did the
helmet head. Go
she
ahead.
did the right thing at the time, Brian. She did what she had to do.
She's trash. She's an unfit, drug addicted ass mother, I believe.
Um,
Allegedly.
but
Allegedly. I don't know that.
Brian, you told her you were coming to Seattle and you didn't.
But did I go to Seattle? Thank you.
But don't you think you have a right to be? She has a right to be upset.
Girl, fuck her.
Fuck you, you black sweat.
Uh,
Look at your fucking nasty black cockeyed ass. You stupid
Okay.
ass nigga. Fuck you. You
Oh,
black.
child.
I can't stand that big ass, big for nothing punk with his dirty, stinking ass sitting over there living in trash bags and wearing them too with your raggedy ass. Big black sweaty bitch. I can't stand that punk. He make me sick.
Ooh,
Fuck. Oh,
child.
what was his puss ass over here saying anyway?
Well, I didn't let him talk about your child. All I was just saying is like, look, she did what she had to do at the time and where she was at, and that
I'm
was
talking
that.
about Brianna. Fuck all that shit. That nigga don't have no family, so he can't talk about mine. That punk ass nigga ain't got no fucking family. He's a lonely bitch. That nigga got nothing. That nigga over there sweating all over the place, going live with his phone slipping and sliding through his fingers. Big nasty stank ass with his curried sweat. Sweat over there looking like chicken curry. Big dirty ass. Don't take your jaundiced face, cockeyed ass out my face, hoe. Can't stand that stupid ass punk. He make me sick. Big dumb burly bitch. He always try to intimidate people with his big voice and his big back. Bitch, you weak as fuck. Why you over there swearing you're Taylor's? You're not Taylor Swift, Brian. Sorry, you'll never be a blonde hair, blue eyed white woman. You're a big fat black back burly gorilla back bitch.
Oh
Stupid
Lord.
big dumbass.
Mm.
Ugh. What was he saying about the whole Brianna situation with his stupid
Okay, so he said he threat. Well, not threat. Sorry, he's the one that struck Brianna. He says the proof is on his community wall, and he said that he was did it because Brianna coming up to Jay Wilson's live yesterday, and I guess shading him or going in on him. That was that. And I'm like, yo, and he was saying, oh, because they flagged me. I'm like, yes, okay, you're using the pronoun they, but what about she? Did she flag? He never said that. So yeah.
Oh, if he don't get the fuck and Sir King, enable your redirects, please. I was supposed to tell you that before. You need to start enabling that.
Okay, I will. I have to go into my settings and do it. I'm on my mobile device. So when I
Yeah,
get
do
to
it
my
in your
PC, I'll
setting.
do that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you feel about what happened? Like, how do you feel?
Huh. Well, I was just saying how interesting the you had the reveal with remix yesterday.
Y'all,
Now
her
her
channel is her. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Listen, her channel is showing it's terminated. The link that I
right.
had to her video, because somebody in the chat is saying that she hit it. No, this is terminated at this point.
Right. So what I was saying, damn, was this a coordinated attack? Because you had the reveal yesterday. Now her pay is gone today. I'm like, what?
That's up, sir. Turkey, shut your ass up. You
No, I was for real.
let me tell you, this is where I'm at with it, right? I'm irritated because we had at least a month of content to look forward to with this whole remix gate, the audios dropping, all this. Now it's we got to worry about this channel termination bullshit. Now you got Pizarro removing all her videos, being extra dramatic. Well, I think she low key happy. Pazara over there deleting all her videos, talking about she gonna take. I don't know what the fuck she talking about, child. Now they making this all this drama, all this sorrow. Come on now, we was having. Come on now, I don't got time for this dumb shit. Bye.
But this is the other thing. How interesting is the fact that the people she opened the portal to are the ones that's taking her out the motherfucking game.
Somebody had put in my chat that Brianna has had like a really bad week. And I gotta agree, like this is like collateral. Just I mean, it's just a domino effect. Like from the remix interview and dropping the recordings, then from the way she crashed out, which didn't help her none, then from her hiding the channel or whatever the fuck, then getting struck and then hiding the channel and then determine like that was it felt like a whole domino effect. But Sir King, I gotta keep reminding myself that this is not a nice person. I gotta keep reminding myself that if it was me, this person would really relish in the moment. Cause I can't really celebrate because it's not really, I don't feel that in me. I wish it was so I could, but it's not. But I just feel like it's really disrupting a good flow of content that we had going, you know? That's kind of where I'm at with it. Like I was actually looking for, we've been hearing about lemon so much. This was finally something different. It was authentic. It was juicy. It had all the makings of a good beef. We had one person who we thought was supposed to be this way, she not. Then we got this new character unlocked who got these recordings. Like it was good. Like we was having a good flow. And yeah, Brianna was getting it, but guess what? It was her turn. Just like when it's my turn, what do y'all say? It's Nest's turn. So it was Brianna's turn. So come on now. Child.
I just feel like she done did something in her real life to get this kind of karma. I don't know what she did,
Oh, I said that
but
too. I said that too. I said that like I maybe she did some, we on the outside looking in shit. So we don't know.
yeah, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. When you that happened, then you get you get taken out like that, and then on top of that, it's for the same people that you brought over here. And then I was saying the same person you promoted, the same person you rah rah for, that you dismissed certain accusations of the one that hosted the one that put out the information. I don't know. Mm, that's deep. Mm-mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
real fucked up, man. I don't know. I don't know. But I was I had dropped your link in my live because I saw that you had Bran over here and we were basically just talking our shit about, what the fuck he did. And so we were just gonna come over here and listen to the conversation. But I see when you highlighted my link, he decided to take upon himself to come and start dragging me for whatever the fuck reason. So, I didn't even plan to come up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down and get ready for bed, Sir King. Thank you for having me, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Well, thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. I hope everything goes well for you the rest of your week.
Likewise. All right, Sir King.
All right, you take care now. All right, that's the one and only Nest. Y'all go subscribe to Nest Don't Mess. Appreciate the bringing the people over. So yeah, I don't, and I think I didn't get to ask Nest this, but I think another thing where Nest is not really gloating in the fact is that she understands also as a content creator how hard it is to build, sustain, and maintain a channel. Child, hold on, y'all. Hello.
Bitch, you mad? She better be careful. I'll take hers next, cause you better be
Oh
careful.
Lord.
Okay,
Mm. Why you got?
correct.
Why are you trying to take Nest page now?
So like I said, I wanted to get a proper outro. Thank you so much for having me up. I don't give a fuck what a bitch who can't raise her child got to say. She need cosmetic surgery. She can't call nobody big and funky when she ain't take no bath in 3 days in a penthouse suite with a funky funk box twat eating
Oh
Bangladeshi puss.
Lord.
Eating Bangladeshi pussy, girl. And we seen you in that same romper 3 days. You, girl, you look like a donkey. My little pony, bitch. You ugly motherfucking surfboard lip looking bitch. You Haitian bitch. Correct, girl.
Well,
Fuck
Brian,
you.
they say you look like you from Haiti too. So why
I
you
don't,
go?
bitch. I don't give a fuck. And I'm sitting in my sauna. I'm sitting in my sauna. We're sweating. We're
Mm.
precise, and
So
everything is legit.
So
Correct.
it's fat and funkiness over there since you sitting in your
Bitch,
sauna and
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I went for my walk and I lifted my weights, hoe, and I'm in my sauna. What the fuck are you talking about? Get your big fat ass up, Sir King. You get your big ass up. All we hear you doing is sitting down at the basketball court, scooting your feet on the fucking
no,
floor,
baby.
nigga.
No, no, no,
So
no, no.
fuck you.
Get it right.
Fuck
Get it
you.
right. I'll be
Fuck you.
dribbling, I'll be shooting, and I'll be
Good
blocking
man.
shots, okay?
Yeah. So you have a beautiful day. God bless. Okay. Good
Don't be
day.
blowing no kisses over here. No, that's finesse. Child. Mm-mm. I don't know what's going on. Y'all need to stop taking these pages, okay? Please stop because y'all killing the sector. That's what happened on the other pages is that the other sectors that they killed themselves. They cannibalized everybody. So why are y'all doing this? Why y'all doing this? But then again, Sir King was paranoid. Sir King had too many rules. Sir King changed up. So yeah. So interesting. I don't know. It's y'all need to stop. And this is pretty much a microcosm of what's going wrong in the black community. Y'all sitting up here knocking each other down instead of building each other up. So I don't know. But a lot of people have said some foul ass shit about people and it's kind of hurt these sensitive ass people or to the core. So over there hallucinating, it is a hot ass box. How many Brians you seeing? Well, he was saying fat and funky Brian. What you doing is the epitome of fat and funky. Like I know it's got an aroma up in that damn sauna. Okay. Anyway. No, Michi Black, no. Yeah, okay, it's content right or wrong, but it's content with consequences. It's content with consequences. And I think a lot of time people be trying to put on a show not understanding the consequences that they setting themselves up for. So, people gotta watch their mouth. And Brianna has said some vile shit to a lot of people that's not right. So, I've heard things that she said. I'm like, oh my God. Um, yeah. So I've been one of them. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm not gloating in the fact that her page got taken, but I'm like, you need to watch your mouth. Your mouth is very vile. Your mouth is very vicious, and you talk about a lot of stuff. You know, you know. So and, like I said earlier in my broadcast, if you just coming in, I'm so tired of people saying it's just the internet. It's just the internet. No, it's fucking not just the internet. You saying shit to people, real life people talking about their real life situation. To me, that's just not the internet. The internet is to me is like, oh, you dressed like a clown with a frown. No, y'all go in on people's lives and stuff that they took years to heal from to go at them. No, I feel like it's just the same way on the street. Somebody come up and say some shit to you that you don't know. What you gonna do? You gonna sit up there and confront them? I don't understand it. It's just the internet. It's no, I don't. That's weird to me. That's always been weird to me. Um, Kiva Katana says, "No compassion, no tears, no mercy from me to Brianna. It was 3 years ago when I was 20 years old, and you laughed at me because of the filthy words ODS said to me and about my dad." You talk about Brianna or me? I think she meant when she said you. I think she talking about Brianna. I don't remember laughing about you. I don't ever laugh at you. Did I laugh at you? I'm just saying because you used the pronoun you. But I think you meant Brianna. But when somebody talks about her, she mad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In a passive aggressive way. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. People holler content. You can't do evil and get away with it. I agree. I think it's just an excuse. It's an excuse for people to have bad behavior. So that's what I feel. Karma is a good teacher. I think something's going on. I honestly feel something's going on. Child, how, what's going on?
Well, it does stink in here. Yes, it does. And it stinks like hot air, funk, ass, and everything else. A person that look like this can call a big bubble lip ass, look like a spider crawled up in her lip and laid eggs, bitch. Anything. Bitch, I look phenomenal, ho. Fuck you. And it does stink in this motherfucker, bitch. Would you like to come in? Oh, have a good day.
Okay. All right, thank you, Brian, for the confirmation that it does stink in your location. Okay. All right, so yeah, so that's what I wanted to say about that. So, oh Lord, people, you said it smells like diarrhea. Oh, well, we got some people who've never been here before. So we have a treat for y'all. Since y'all please thumbs up the live, it'll be greatly appreciated. We have a treat for y'all since y'all never been over here. We got a song about Brianna. Have y'all heard this song about Brianna? Yes, this was made by no other than the man named Sir King. All right, enjoy. Here we go.
Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Ay, 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 ay. You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do calories. You striving to go to school and good for you, but the true test is who you rocking with. Really the best, or just pulling you into a bunch of mess. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do calories. You striving to go to school and good for you, but the true test is who you rocking with. Really the best, or just pulling you into a bunch of mess. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do calories. Yeah, calories. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. Calories. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. Big calories. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. Big calories. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Hey, big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Hey.
All right, y'all. So that's Big Head Brianna. All right, we back. Oh Lord, sound like a big head. What? A butt hurt lesbian rapping about her ex. Good. All right, I'm glad you feel that way. So yeah, so that's what I pretty much wanted to say. Brian out here saying that he taking responsibility. Now, Brian, you gotta sit up here and be careful about what you say now, because now you put an X on your back. Okay, you put an X on your back. So I hope you ready for that ammunition, because Brianna the Bull will come for your ass. Okay, I'm just saying, you want that smoke, you gonna get that smoke. Even if you weren't the one to sit up there and do it, you gonna get that smoke. Michi Black says, replay, please. All right, we'll see, because I lost about 30 people playing that song. We'll play a little bit. To play the Brian song too, child. I don't know if I can play the Brian song, but I'll see, because I took the Brian song off the audio thing. Oh, this is what I want to say real quick. And Brian, you can tell this to Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, you over there playing with them damn sounds. If you don't take the next level of advancement and stop having motherfuckers wait 10, 15 minutes with dead air silence while you sit over there pumping motherfucking gas. People watching. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go get me some gas. People just wait dead air. Jay Wilson, ask Vivian to get you an audio file, and you could upload it and play it while you were pumping your gas, so people don't sit up there with so much dead air. Are you like he up there like he what they call him, a choir director, playing all the tunes in the background, like he is like he's accomplished StreamYard sounds or something, or he's like the expert in StreamYard sounds, but he's sitting up there with dead air. All he got to do is upload the audio sound into the damn background and play it. I'm like, that's so rude. If you know you're done, and you know what? You know what? He is an Uber driver. Cause how you working a 9 to motherfucking 5? How you working and you online every damn time? Damn. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, Uber, Lyft, whatever you doing, it's like I got a meeting. And I'm like, what meeting is at 4 o'clock? Like, people leaving work at that time, but I'm like, whatever, man. But still, Jay Wilson, man, don't stop doing that to your audience. You just sitting, oh yeah, I gotta go in there and get me some coffee. I'll be right back. Like, that's just so rude. Like, it's just so rude. It's just rude. This is rude. Upload an audio file and play the shit while you gone. So anyway. So that's just my suggestion. Well, you said Jay Wilson a loser. What's up, everyone? What's up, CMAT TV? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Pretty much, Brianna. I don't know. It's this is just I feel listen, I'm open for everybody coming and mingling or whatever. But when you go over to places and you start bringing people to your channel, this is what VS said today. VS had a live and I listened to some of it. And she made a very good point. She said, why y'all bringing people on y'all channel, putting them on, and then exposing them to y'all audience, and then allowing them to monetize and grow their audience off your people, which is taking money out your pocket? Because at the end of the day, you now allowing your audience to have the option to support somebody else. And she had a very good point. The old B sector was like, nah, and I remember that. Nah, we ain't, you only had a limited time on our panel. Like, you weren't coming up there staying the whole duration for that. But I think the difference is that the OGs or the original people, they didn't mind putting in that work, right? They'll put in that work and they will do their broadcast, right? But there's a new lazy generation who'll be like, oh, I can use this person and I ain't got to do all the content. And I can let them come up there and I can ask. And by doing that, you allowing them to leech off of you and you giving them a platform that they never had before. So in essence, they now become your competition. And she had a good point. Like, y'all open the doors to so many people that y'all don't even know and who ain't even been around that long. Just like we got people over here supporting Mother Goose. He don't know what the fuck going on. You ask him about the situation with the Heat and Ness, he like, what? 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 And I'm like, oh my God, like, you don't know that? Then you don't need to be talking. If you weren't here for 5A, you don't need to be talking. Sit your ass down on the sideline and only talk about modern day stuff at the point in which you arrive. Like, but that's true. She had a very good point. Y'all allowing these people to come over and overtake your platform. I remember one time I was like, this ain't even our area. They just infiltrated this content creators live. And I'm like, I think it may have been Brianna's. And I'm like, look at that panel. But look at that panel. That panel ain't got no B sector people on it. So it's just like, y'all keep saying, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. So yeah. I don't know. Diva D says, yep, and they turn on them and leave them with half of their people. They do. It's just like, you gotta be careful of that. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you said Maverick Boy is true. It is true. It is true. But that's it's just so weird. It wasn't vice versa. Like, Brianna even said, oh, I went over there. Da, da, da. But when you went over there, Brianna, you didn't go as who you are. You went over there incognito. right? I could understand if you were mixing and mingling with them, but based on what we saw, you weren't really mixing and mingling with them. It's just weird. It's just now they done set up there and they done took your shit. You don't know if you would ever need your channel to help pay some of your expenses related to school. So now that's gone. Like, how can you even explain that? Like, oh, my page got taken. Mm. ODS said homosexual shit toward my dad, who's 100% alpha straight male. I told my dad what he said, and he came up on the panel and told him to come to NY, and he was, ooh, child. Ooh, child. Mm. But damn, that's deep. Only said homosexual shit to my dad, who's 100% alpha straight. I told my dad what he said. Told you. Mm. Brianna is a prime example. Wasn't he tearing up YTC when he was going live about the same time? But YTC is not originally B-Sector. YTC started out as a clip creator. You know, she was clipping shit. But I think when they started almost hitting her page, she says, okay, voila, this is me. And that's how she emerged. So, but she also came from over there too. So, over somewhere not originally B-Sector. So, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I mean, the people in the B sector have to sit back and say, hey, if all these people come over here, we really got something special. Why don't we try to preserve it? Because right now it's on the fringe of just fizzling away. Right? We didn't never run no plays over here. Plays were frowned upon. We never sat up here and told people, oh, we ran a play. Ha, 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 ha. And we took your money. We took your money. Ha, ha. It was a no. That was frowned upon. We got blackballed out of the motherfucking sector if you did that shit. And that's why Lemon, my first situation with Lemon, I flew off the handle because I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You so stupid. You never sit up here and say that you play with the people who are opening their wallets to you. Are you dumb? And that's where after that, I was like, nah, bro, nah, fuck you. No, you don't sit up there and run no play. Yeah, like, what? And I was like, don't put cool my name in that shit because we don't run no plays over here in Avatar Nation. Our shit is organic, like for real, for real. I don't be hitting up people in the background talking, hit my link, hit my link. No, all the lives I did, no, no. The other sectors are swallowing us up. Yeah, and it's no, child. What they're doing is they're driving people away because people want to hear that, like. There's some people who are just so fucking vile. Like we don't want to hear that shit. We never tolerate that shit. I'm replaying some stuff that people are saying for the other sector. We ain't never had like if somebody ever ventured into the stuff that we currently hear now, like they were blackballed off the sector. They were like, no, we don't want to hear that. You know, it's just weird. It's just and Brianna is the I can't even blame Tracy at this point because the people that she was talking about never ventured over here. But Brianna, I blame Brianna for that. Brianna stood up there, fucked the Lemon, and Brianna fucked up this area. For real, for real. Lemon and Brianna fucked up this area because they went out. We had something special over here. They went out because they didn't appreciate it. And then they set up here and just try to went out and got all these other people who operate by different codes and just sit up there and thought they could use them for content, not knowing what their whole plan was. And trust and believe, when they started, I heard everything about what the plan was. Even I can't believe that. I can't. There was. I'm not gonna say what live it was because they're gonna open up a whole other can of worms. I was listening to this live in the middle of the night. It was on this person's platform, and it was this other person who's around, always around, okay, who voice don't fit their body, talking about why they targeted this area. And I couldn't believe my ears when I heard that. I couldn't believe it. But it all made sense to me. I said, wow, this was a coordinated, well, it was a haphazard coordination of what they were trying to do. And they succeeded in it. They succeeded in it. But they had some buffoons who were fucking lazy and lonely to help pull it off. But anyway. Butter Pecan, what's up, Butter Pecan? Says, I hope the CCs are backing up their videos to an external device to preserve their content. That's harder. That's hard to do. Because if you got a lot of videos, child, you going, yeah, Greed, you're right. DVD, Greed did mess up this area because that incessant begging and lying and stuff like that, and then putting people in a chokehold and telling them why you didn't give it to me and talking about why you don't have no membership. Like, people felt entitled to people's money and shit. I'm like, y'all better get out there and get it. You better get out in there and get it. Because they said between right now, 2026 to 2030, the most millionaires will be made. But you gotta get out there and get it. Right? Right now you're going to unexplored territory with AI. Right? You know, I don't know. So, but yeah. So that's all I really wanted to say. I ain't got no too much. Brianna, I think you could have been a nice girl. I think you could have ruled. I think, when VS gave you the keys, she told you, in case you didn't know, VS told Brianna, you need to start your channel. You need to start going live, whatever, because she didn't know how long she was going to be around, right? In terms of, she was preparing to leave. And she told Brianna, yo, you need to do that. And she was like, I guess telling her you could run the sector, but Brianna didn't understand the same thing with Lemon. It's about your brand, and that mean girl brand can only take you so far. Brianna could have sat up here and pretty had a great. Like, I'm surprised at her too. Like, she has really no entrepreneurial mindset, right? And she's taking all these classes when she's talking about this and that. But I'm surprised, why does she come out with no merchandise? Maybe I just don't understand it. But I know she's doing all these affiliate links, but okay, you driving business to other people. What about you? Get people with t-shirts that say Pettyville on it. People gonna buy that. Get some people with Pettyville tights, you know? Pettyville mugs, Pettyville candles with your face on it. Like, hello. In this age, you ain't even gotta sit up there and do nothing. You just gotta pretty much work with the distributor and just they'll do the shit for you and then have it. But I'm just surprised that could have stood up there and been Bree here her channel. It wasn't taken. Okay. Now they saying Bree took Bree. Now they saying Bree hit her channel. It wasn't taken. Okay. That's why I said I don't know. But some people are saying that it says terminated. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But going back to Brianna, I'm surprised she don't have any more entrepreneurial endeavors with the following that she has. Like, that I feel that she's in a prime position. She's in a demographic that's popular over here, and they would have supported her in those ambitions. Every time she had something, they probably would have, supported her, in terms of what she merchandise and stuff like that. So everybody battling for all the views and wanting all the money, too slow to realize that everyone shares the same subscribers, trying to snatch paying subscribers up and claim them as theirs. But then treating them bad at the same time. Where they do that at? So yeah, I agree, DVD. It's a money game, but I hate to say this, but that money gonna dry up. Because I don't know what the hell's gonna go on with our economy. Amazon just laid off 14,000 white collar workers, and those are the people who in the office. And what happens when these big companies start doing that? What happens? The smaller companies start following suit. So yeah. So I hope we don't go into. Well, I think we're already in a recession, but I hope they trying to really prop things up. So you may start seeing people being able to give less. I mean, give less. So it literally said the channel was terminated if you click on the link on one of her links. Child. Okay. So now they're saying that it was terminated. So you can't fake the funk on a terminated channel. You know. But as a content creator, I understand that pain. I never had a page taken, but as a content creator, I can understand that pain because of all your work gone, years and years and years of that sitting on lives gone. That's hard. I mean, even though Brianna said some fucked up shit about me, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that on nobody. I wouldn't want that on nobody. You know, that because what was it for? What was it? What was all the work for? I mean, yeah, you got paid. Yeah, you had some good times, but now it's gone. Just think about that. That's gone. Unless she's able to appeal it and get it back. All those people that has she subscribed gone. So that's just me being unbiased in the situation. But at the end of the day, what led up to that? you know, where you doing some shit, saying some shit. But then let me just say this also. Y'all gotta look at it like this. A lot of people came on that panel and said some foul stuff. And the same people that she had admiration for, I feel said some trigger words on her panel intentionally to set up and take her ass out the game. See, everybody that's sitting next to you ain't for you. Right. And she was always so welcoming and accommodating to these people who, and I feel intentionally, will go back and forth with each other. And I'm like, wow, y'all going back and forth with each other, but y'all sitting up here putting that woman's channel in jeopardy. Was that coordinated for them to argue with each other and say the most vile and heinous things for them to come back later at a later date and take her out? Think about that. Because that was very interesting to me how, you know, the person that she would sit up there and say no to, but allow them on her panel was the ones always arguing and saying the most crazy ass shit. Right? And thinking about it, it's a rotation now to people now going over to their platforms. Now you're sitting over there, the people you gave exposure to help grow their audience, help promote them. Now they're benefiting from your demise. That's what they told you to keep the motherfucking door closed. But you so big headed and arrogant and not able to see the future. Now look what happened. And take a step back and look at how strategic they were. They will come up there and say some of the most vile stuff. And I'm like, what? Really? Okay. All right. But what they were doing, they were planting the bomb. They were planting the landmine. The landmine wasn't going to detonate that day, but the landmine detonate another day for them to come back. It was just very interesting how they did that stuff. They did it to YTC. It's the same particular individuals who don't get along, always hopping up there arguing, and it gets to some of the most gutter vernacular on earth. You know? You know? Mm-hmm. Exactly, Auntie Donna. Exactly. 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 So take a step back and connect the dots. So that's what I got to say about that. I'm going to head up out of here because I got to go to bed. But once again, thank you, Ness, for coming over, Brian. You put an X on your back, child. I don't know if it's worth it. But with that being said, I'm out of here. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. Also, please feel free to thumbs up the live. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture, $, Star King Crown. I'm about to head up out of here. We'll end on Big Head Brianna. And I'll talk to y'all soon, okay? Oh, child. It soon ain't gonna be no area. As much as I don't like Brianna, I don't have anything again. Let me just rephrase this. I don't have anything against Brianna. Like, like I hate her. No, I don't hate her. I don't like the way she talks to me and disrespects me when my treatment of her was the direct opposite of that. So that's my and she is what they call them. She's a man hater. Okay, she really don't like men to that degree. She like him for the romantic aspect, but she don't respect men, or she feels that she has to minimize them or emasculate them in order to control them. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, as a content creator, that sucks. But I think her mouth and now her promotion of certain people is what's gotten her in this predicament that she's currently in. So, like I said, with that being said, we're gonna end on this song, and I'm about to be gone. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for watching and listening, for engaging.
You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do calories. You striving to go to school and good for you, but the true test is who you rocking with. Really the best, or just pulling you into a bunch of mess. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do calories. You striving to go to school and good for you, but the true test is who you rocking with. Really the best, or just pulling you into a bunch of mess. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yet you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do calories. Yeah, calories. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. 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 Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Hey, big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good one, and I will talk to y'all later. All right, bye, y'all.